Hey, come here for a second. I want to talk to you about something, and I need you to actually stay with me on this one. Okay? Because what I'm about to say, it might be the most important conversation you have today. So just take a breath and be honest with yourself. When was the last time your life felt like it was actually yours? When was the last time you woke up and genuinely thought, yeah, I got this. I'm in control. I'm running my own life. Take your time. Think about it. Can't remember? Yeah, neither could I. And honestly, that silence right there, that hesitation, that says everything. Because somewhere along the way, between the notifications blowing up your phone at 7 a.m. and the Netflix episodes you told yourself were just one more, and all the times you said, yeah, sure, I'll be there, when every part of you was screaming, no. And the scrolling. God, the scrolling at 2 a.m. when you should have been asleep 2 hours ago. Somewhere in the middle of all of that, you lost the wheel. And the thing is, nobody warned you it was happening. It wasn't some big dramatic moment. There was no alarm, no sign. It just happened. Slowly, quietly, one small compromise at a time, until one day you looked up and thought, wait, how did my life get like this? This isn't what I wanted. I know that feeling. I've sat in that exact spot, and I want you to know, you're not alone in this, not even close. But here's the thing, you're here right now, you showed up for this, and that means something. So today, right now, together, we're going to fix it. I'm going to walk you through 7 things. 7 real, honest, actually works things that are going to help you take back complete control of your life. Not next Monday, not when things slow down, not someday, today. You ready? Okay, let's go. All right. Step 1, audit your last 7 days. And I want you to hear me clearly on this one, because this is where everything starts. Before you fix your schedule, before you buy a new journal or download a new app or start some new routine, I need you to do something first. Something that sounds simple. But honestly, most people never do it. I need you to look at the truth, not the story you tell yourself, not the I've been pretty productive lately version, the actual truth. So here's what I want you to do right now. Pick up your phone. Go to your screen time. How many hours were you on your phone this week? Just look at the number. Is it 4 hours a day? 5? 6? More? Okay, now I want you to ask yourself a second question, and this one stings a little. I'm warning you. How many hours did you spend on your goals this week? On that business you keep saying you're going to start? On that book that's been sitting in your head for 2 years? On your health, your relationships, the things that actually matter deeply to you? Write both numbers down, right now, on whatever's nearby. And look at the space between them. That space. That gap between where your time actually went and where you wish it had gone. That's not just a number. That's your life, quietly leaking out, hour by hour, day by day. And I know that's hard to sit with, I really do. But listen, I'm not saying this to make you feel bad. I'm saying this because someone needs to say it. Because the audit doesn't punish you, it frees you, because now you know. You can see it clearly, and you can't fix what you can't see. So face the numbers, be honest, and then let's do something about it. Step 2. Time blocks. Okay, you've seen the truth now. Good. Now let's build something better. Here's something I want you to understand. And really let this land. Unscheduled time does not stay empty. Say that again in your head. Unscheduled time does not stay empty. It gets filled every single time, but not with the things you care about. It gets filled with other people's requests and random distractions and tasks that feel urgent but honestly aren't. And before you know it, the day is gone. And you didn't do the one thing that actually mattered. Sound familiar? Yeah, I thought so. So here's what we do instead. We schedule the important stuff first, not last, not if I have time. First. I want you to look at your week and carve out 2 to 4 hour blocks, real, protected, uninterrupted blocks of time for your most important work, the deep work, the creative work, the stuff that actually moves your life forward. Put it on your calendar and then treat it like a paid appointment, like someone is depending on you to show up. Because someone is. That someone is you. You wouldn't cancel on your boss, right? You wouldn't ghost a client who's counting on you. So why do you keep canceling on yourself? Think about that for a second. You are the most important appointment in your own life, and you keep pushing yourself to the bottom of the list. That changes now. Deep work goes first. Lock it in. Then take all your smaller tasks, emails, texts, errands, admin, and batch them together into their own window. Do them all at once, get them done, and move on. It's not complicated, but it changes everything. Because now, you're not just reacting to whatever the day throws at you, you're designing your day, and I promise you, the moment you feel that difference, there's no going back. Step 3. The 3 priority rule. Can I tell you something that took me way too long to figure out? Doing more is not the answer. I know that goes against everything we've been told. We were taught that longer to-do lists mean harder work, that crossing off 20 tasks is better than crossing off 3, that busy equals successful. It doesn't. I learned that the hard way. So here's what I want you to try. Every morning, before you check your phone, before you open your email, before you look at anyone else's needs, write down 3 things, just 3. The 3 things that, if you did nothing else today, you could still lay your head down tonight and say, today was a good day. Today mattered. 3 things. Not a list of 14, not color-coded categories. 3. And here's the rule. Those 3 things are sacred. Everything else? Bonus. Nice if it happens. Fine if it doesn't. But those 3? Non-negotiable. And I'll tell you what happens when you do this for a few weeks. You start to notice something uncomfortable. Most of what used to fill your old to-do lists didn't actually need to be there. You were busy all day, but you weren't moving forward. You were checking boxes, but they weren't the right boxes. The 3 priority rule cuts through all of that noise, and what you get on the other side is clarity. Real, honest, life-changing clarity. And that, my friend, is everything. Try it tomorrow morning, just once. I think you're going to be surprised. Step 4. Kill your biggest time leak. All right, real talk time. And I want you to be honest with yourself here. No judgment, just honesty. Every single person, me included, has one thing, one habit, one behavior, one little daily escape that is quietly eating hours out of their life. For a lot of people, it's the phone, the scroll. Pick it up to check one thing, put it down 30 minutes later wondering where the time went. For some of you, it's Netflix. One episode, then the next one starts automatically. Then, okay fine, one more. Then it's midnight and you're wide awake and vaguely disappointed in yourself. For others, it's conversations that drain everything out of you, relationships that take and never give back, drama that somehow always pulls you in. And look, I am not judging any of that. These things feel good. They're designed to feel good. They're engineered by incredibly smart people to keep you coming back. So it's not a willpower problem. It's not a character flaw. It's just a leak. And every hour that pours through that leak is an hour that could have gone somewhere that actually mattered to you. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Just this week, find your leak, be honest about what it is, and cut it in half. That's it. Not cold turkey, not forever. Just 50% less this week. If you're on your phone 4 hours a day, try for 2. If Netflix is getting 3 hours every night, give it 90 minutes and take whatever time you get back and put it somewhere real. Somewhere that moves you forward. Because here's the truth. You have enough time. You've always had enough time. You've just been spending it somewhere that wasn't giving you anything back. Decide where it goes now. You get to make that call. Step 5. Say no like it's your job. Okay, I need you to lean in for this one, because this might be the one that changes things the most. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't belong in your life, you are saying no to something that does. Let me slow that down. When you say yes to the meeting nobody needed you in, you just said no to an hour of work that actually matters. When you say yes to the event you've been dreading all week, you just said no to the rest your body has been begging for. When you say yes to someone else's problem, one that wasn't even yours to carry, you just said no to your own priorities, your own time, your own life. And I know saying no feels hard, especially if you're someone who hates letting people down, especially if you worry what people will think, especially if you've spent years being the person who always shows up, always helps, always says yes. I see you, and I need you to hear this clearly. Saying no is not selfish. It is not mean. It is not something you owe anyone an apology for. Saying no is one of the most powerful, most loving things you can do for yourself and for the people around you. Because when you protect your time, when you stop scattering your energy in 100 different directions, you show up better for the things that actually matter. You show up better for the people who actually deserve your yes. Your no's protect your yeses. Think about that. When you say yes to something, really yes, from a place of genuine willingness, people feel that because they know it's real, because they know you don't just hand it out. That's the kind of yes people want, the one that actually means something. So start saying no. Say it kindly, say it clearly, say it without guilt, and watch what opens up in your life when you do. Step 6. Stop multitasking. Quick question, and be honest. How many of you think you're actually pretty good at multitasking? Yeah, I thought so. I used to be right there with you. 6 browser tabs, a phone call, lunch, emails, a mental to-do list running in the background. And I genuinely believed I was being so productive. I was not being productive. I was just busy and scattered and slowly burning out. Here's the thing about multitasking that nobody tells you. Your brain cannot actually do 2 things at once. I mean that literally. What it does instead is switch back and forth, really fast, between different tasks. And every single time it makes that switch, it loses a little time, a little focus, a little energy. Add that up across an entire day, and suddenly you understand why you can be busy for 10 hours and still feel like you got nothing done. The answer is almost embarrassingly simple. One thing at a time, that's it. Pick one task, set a timer, and for however long that timer is running, that one thing is all that exists. Not your phone, not your email, not the thing you need to do after this, just now, just here. And when the timer goes off, breathe, take a quick break, reset, then pick the next thing. I know it sounds too simple, but here's what I've found. In a world that is literally designed to pull your attention in 1,000 directions at once, the person who can sit down and completely focus on one single thing, they are rare. And they are powerful. Not because they work more hours, but because every hour they work actually counts. One thing at a time. Try it today. Step 7. Protect the last hour of your day. All right, last one. And I've saved this one for last on purpose, because I think it's the most underrated thing on this entire list. Everyone wants to talk about morning routines. Wake up early, exercise, journal, meditate, read, cold shower, eat clean. And look, I love a good morning. I really do. But here's what nobody tells you. Your morning doesn't start in the morning. Your morning starts the night before. How you end your day shapes everything about how you begin the next one. If you're lying in bed scrolling until midnight, your brain is still buzzing when you finally close your eyes. Your sleep is choppy, shallow, unrestored. And when that alarm goes off, you wake up groggy, heavy, already behind. That beautiful morning routine you had planned? Not today. But watch what happens when you protect that last hour instead. 30 minutes before bed, screens off. I know, it's a hard one, but your brain needs to wind down. not absorb another 100 videos. Down. Before you sleep, write tomorrow's 3 priorities on paper. Get them out of your head. Your brain has been holding on to them all evening. Let it go. They'll be there in the morning, on paper, waiting. And then, just wind down. Read something quiet, stretch a little, breathe deeply. Something that tells every part of you, hey, we're okay. We did enough today. We can rest now. That last hour is the foundation your whole next day is built on. The people who figured this out, they wake up differently. Not because they're morning people, not because they have some secret willpower the rest of us don't, but because they gave themselves permission to actually rest. And they wake up ready. Give yourself that permission tonight. You have earned it. Okay. So at the end of this book, let's bring this home. 7 steps. And I want them to stick with you, not just today, but going forward. Step 1. Audit your last 7 days. Face the truth of where your time actually went. Step 2. Schedule your deep work first. Protect it like it's paid. Step 3. 3 priorities every morning. Clarity over a long list, every time. Step 4. Find your biggest time leak and cut it in half this week. Step 5. Say no. Say it kindly. Say it clearly, and stop apologizing for it. Step 6. 1 task at a time. Full focus. Timer on. That's your superpower. Step 7. Protect your last hour. The night before is the real morning routine. Now, before I let you go, I want to say something. And I mean this sincerely. You are not lazy. You are not broken. You have not failed at your life. You just got a little lost. And honestly, that's one of the most human things there is. We all drift sometimes. We all look up one day and wonder how we got so far from where we meant to be. That doesn't make you a failure. It makes you human. But right now, right here in this moment, you have everything you need to find your way back. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to start. 1 step, 1 decision. Today, audit your week, block your time. Say no to 1 thing that isn't serving you. Just start there. Because the life you want isn't hiding from you. It's not waiting for you to be perfect. It's right here, on the other side of the small decisions you make, every single day. And I genuinely believe you are more capable of getting there than you probably give yourself credit for. So go. Go take your life back. You got this. And if this spoke to you today, drop a comment. Tell me which step you're starting with. I read all of them. And if someone you know needs to hear this, someone who's been feeling stuck or scattered or just off, share this with them. Sometimes the right words at the right time change everything. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves.